Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. I am Stephen Alves, and I'm one of the directors and co-founders of the Life Logistics Network. On behalf of the team, it's our pleasure to welcome you to our very first new members introduction meet. This event will give you an opportunity to get to know our new members inducted this year and know them a little bit deeper, and also for you to jump in and introduce yourselves to the community. But before I begin, I'll go over a few little house rules here. If I can request for you to turn on your camera, as we would love to see you all and make this as interactive as possible. I would also recommend using a laptop or a desktop for this session. And finally, if I can ask you all to switch to the side-by-side speaker screen. That way you'll be able to view this better, and you should be able to do this by the top right corner of your screen. And there's 3 dots there, and there you can switch to the side-by-side screen mode. And this is going to enable the best viewing for you. Okay, so what is Life Logistics? Well, Life Logistics is a global alliance for top-class pharmaceutical logistics forwarders. The network was established in order to unite pharmaceutical forwarders under one global network in order to answer to the increasing demands in the pharmaceutical companies have worldwide. The idea is to connect the best pharma goods logistics companies and the specialists and put them all under one platform. Our program for today will last about an hour. And this also, the video recording of this conference is going to be available and shared with our database of over 50,000 freight forwarders with an email blast, and also on all of our social media channels. So what you say here today will have a fantastic reach globally. To start off, we'd like to have an open mic community session where I'm going to call out on a few of you, and I'm going to ask you to briefly introduce yourself and your company and the country where you are from, and also very, very briefly what your involvement is in pharmaceutical logistics. So let's go ahead and take a look and see who's here today. Let's see, Thomas, Thomas Meisel, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Hello, hello. It's a pleasure to be part of this meeting, part of this network. First of all, I would like to introduce my company, which is Countertown Worldwide Courier Services. We are strictly on-demand delivery company, which means we are doing pharmaceuticals, aircraft, spare parts, and etc. Yeah? So everything what is very hot, and we are 24/7 available. Our company is based in Vienna. We have a 240 square meter warehouse where we are working for Rico Logistics as well. And we have on demand, we have possibility to deliver with temperature controlled vehicles, the pharmaceuticals. We have dry ice access. We have all the necessary facilities to provide pharmaceutical service to the members or to our customers. Yes, we are agent of several international well-known companies as well in Austria, like, for example, like Midnight, like Quick, like Airspace, etc. Yes, so all the big players in this industry as well. Yes, so we are. If you don't mind, I can put into the system here a very short company presentation, if this is necessary, if this is requested.
Yeah, please pop that into the notes. That would be fantastic if you share that with everybody.
Wait a second. Where can I put it in here? The notices.
Let's see, maybe into the notes, if our administrations can show where you can put that. We'll find a place for you to show.
Okay.
Put it, if you click on more and in the chat, you can pop that into the chat for everybody to see.
Okay, I will put it in the chat. Okay, don't
Wonderful.
worry.
Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much to be invited here and have the opportunity to talk to get our company introduced to the network here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Hisham, can you unmute yourself and tell us a little bit about you and your company?
Hi, how are you all?
Fine.
My name is Hisham Al-Bakri, the General Manager of Safwat Amman from Amman, Jordan. We have 21 experience in international shipping, customs clearance, and full logistic services from door to door. As we have special experience on chartering part of vessel and full vessel, part of container, full container, and consolidated import and export.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Marianne Sylvania, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your company? Marianne, are you? We can come back to you. John Mondal, can you unmute yourself and tell us about your company? You have to unmute yourself. Click on the mute button at the bottom left so we can hear you unmute. Open your microphone. There we go.
Hi, hello everyone.
Hello.
This is John N. Mondal from Bangladesh. My company name Reliable Express Limited, and we are a very long time member of WC Network, and from 999.
Okay.
And yeah, we in Bangladesh, the market is not big, but we're doing from long time freight forwarding business. Our company started in 1997. Now our 25-26 people working with us in both of in Dhaka and Chittagong. But we are not member of Life Logistics.
Okay.
I heard of the name so many times. I'm getting messages.
Well, hopefully we can change that and meet you at our next global conference.
I'm not sure, but okay, maybe. Okay, but I basic mainly in medicine, pharmaceutical products, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is the specialty of Life Logistics.
Right. That's correct. That's correct. And
So
you'll hear more from our new members. They'll talk about that today.
What about the member in Bangladesh? You have already member in Bangladesh, right?
No, we don't. Our team can get in contact with you afterwards to discuss that. But no, we do not have a member in Bangladesh.
Oh, okay.
So,
But in Bangladesh now there's a good market by mainly exporting pharmaceuticals out of Bangladesh.
yes.
And we're handling some items that is nominated by our agent out of. And
wonderful.
yeah, okay, we can see about what can we do. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for introducing yourself. I appreciate that. Thank you and welcome. And last, we'll just do one more, and I'd like to ask Stefan Holtmeyer, my good friend and longtime partner, to introduce himself. I'm sure most of you already know him, but let's hear what he can say today.
Yes, good morning from Germany, Quick Cargo Service in Frankfurt. Nice to meet you all. Great to see some common faces here in the chat. Yeah, really appreciate. And yeah, Quick Cargo Service. We're almost a 50-year-old company. Next year will be our 50-year anniversary. We currently have 13 offices in Germany, and we would be one of the stronger private-owned companies in Germany. And we also have presence in European countries, the surrounding countries. So today we're in 9 European countries with 27 offices. One of the first members here in Life Logistics, one of the founding members. Understand this field of business. If we go into sales, and it's a good sales tool to build confidence to our customers that we are organized not only in Germany, GDP license or accredited, but also that we have companies around the world who then we can work together with and who can fulfill the needs on the particular handling of pharmaceutical shipments. So I see Life Logistics as a great tool. Quick Cargo Service is involved as a niche in pharmaceuticals. So we know we are all equipped with the cold chain vehicles, warehousing. We have data lockers in our warehouses, white blankets, whatever is needed, gel pads, and so on. So it's and it's an upcoming and it's growing market for us. So I'm happy to be part of the network, and I'm happy to see new faces and new companies we can involve in future.
Wonderful. Thank you very
you,
much,
Stephen.
Stefan. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's going to be it for this community open mic right now. We're going to move into our next section today, and let me introduce our superstars for today, and those are our new members. And we've got the slide up here on the show. And first, I'd like to introduce Mr. Prashant Shetty. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And he's the managing director of Round the Clock Logistics in India. I'd like to introduce Rafael Kapania, commercial director of Logfret in Poland. And then Sebastian Sanson, he is the group sales director of Partner & C in France. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you very much for being here today. And what we're going to do is have a little bit of a question and answer period here. And I'm going to start off with some questions, particularly about your business, allow you to talk a little bit about your company and your participation in overall logistics, but specifically also in pharmaceutical. So if we could start off with Prashant, can you introduce your company and your services and let us know about your specializations, particularly pharma, and why your company is unique and how you can help Life Logistics members.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce my company. We are in India last 17 years, we are serving this industry, and we into logistics for basically we started with the project cargo. We was mostly majorly into project cargo. Then slowly we have moved to we got on IATA, and then we started in 2008. We started exports, and then we see that there's a lot of pharma businesses moving, and then we started equipping ourselves in. So now today we do lots of pharma cargo because of this requirement also. And second is we have done supply equipped for that. We have our own bonded warehouse that. We have a total 8 offices in India. We have own IATA. We have own custom house broker agent. We have bonded warehouse in Mumbai and Chennai, which is so roughly about 1.5 lakh square feet, plus 40,000 square feet, which is we have bonded warehouse for cold storage, which is we are using for pharma business only. We have all kind of license for to move this pharma cargo. We have different verticals. We not only pharma, but yes, pharma is today, since 2020, since COVID, there's much more business has been moved from India for pharma. So we are into pharma for a long 2000, since 2007 2008 we are, but with this it's cold storage and all, we started in 2020, the own cold storage. We are not very you cannot say that we are having only niche market and all. We are also the same forwarder other people are. We are not unique anything, but yes, uh, it's logistics today in India, not in India, but worldwide, we can say it's an unorganized industry, because we have transportation different, warehousing different, IATA is different, MTO is different, CHA is different. So our motto is to have everything under one roof. So that is our USP today. Okay, we can have everything under one roof, under one brand, that is RTC Logistics. This is Round the Clock Logistics. Now today we last year we started in Kenya also, the same for pharma also, because in Kenya also there's lots of pharma is the requirement. So we started in Kenya operations, Kenya office,
Okay.
the same brand, and now we'll be starting in Uganda also. So this is about our company. We are not unique, but yes, my USP is unique. We have to have one roof delivery.
Okay. Okay. And what is it that you're looking for as a new member of Life Logistics? What are you looking for from the network you've already talked about what you offer for the members with all your services and warehouses and trucking and so forth. But what is it that you're looking for from the network?
Okay, like this live logistic has been introduced by Mr. Stephen to me. It's like old friend of ours. We are working with them almost like 15, 16 years. And like he introduced me about this, like because he also aware about like we was doing some business in Europe. So he introduced me and like he said like see like there's like we can like what is like our USP, we can use that like USP and like we can introduce and like we can provide a good solutions for this pharma. That is why like we are like started like we get like this membership, we taken this membership for life logistic. So for this is like it's only like this 8 months or 9 months. We are not like understand more. Yes, when we'll have like meetings and when we'll have like close communications, we'll understand like what is like we can get from this life logistics.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you as a member. I thank
Oh,
you for joining
pleasure.
us, and I look
Thank
forward to meeting you in person at the meeting in Phuket.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Rafal, let's move on to you. And can you go ahead and introduce your company and services and your specializations, but specifically what you're doing in pharma and what you are offering to Life Logistics members?
Of course, sure. Thank you very much for the invitation to this meeting. We are the fresh member of the Life Logistics network from last December, let's say like this. I'm very satisfied about the members and the atmosphere that we have. So, and very happy that we can see that many more companies, they would like to join. So there is a big recommendation from us, from Lockfred in Poland, that this is very positive network and very dynamic, a lot of dynamic partners. Concerning Lockfred Poland, we are 12 years in Poland till now. Originally, we are a French company based in Paris, with let's say in total 60, 70 offices in the world now. But in Poland, we are like an independent department with, let's say, this is joint venture between Poland and France. Until now, we are almost 70 people with 5 branches in the country. Of course, we do the same as you are doing. So we are doing logistics, sea freight, air freight, train logistics from China, and some road freight services within Europe, within North Africa as well. This is very interesting for many companies, that not too many companies in Poland, they are able to do services to North Africa by road. So of course we can do and offer this also for the perishables and farm. So shortly about me, maybe I'm 20 years in the industry, and 8 years in the Lockfred Poland. So almost just from the beginning.
Okay. And specifically from Life Logistics members, what is it that you'd like to that you've worked with them so far, and what would you like to see more of from our side?
From Life Logistics, maybe the question should be like looking like what we are looking for here. Yes, so in Poland, after 12 years, or let's say 8 years, when I am in the organization, we did a lot of developments on the local market. So in my opinion, yeah, we are still pending with some prospects and clients in the local market in Poland. But the question is what we could make with overseas. So we are looking now for partners that they are interested in doing business in Poland, or from Poland to Poland, yes, to all other overseas destinations or from origins. So now we are this is under the development. So this is the reason that we decided to join Life Logistics, to meet partners that they are interested in same developments, plus pharmaceuticals, medicines, and perishables.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, thank you very much. And it's a pleasure to have you as a member. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you very much.
Sebastian, your turn. Please tell us about your company, and specifically also what you're doing in pharma.
Hi, everybody. So I represent partner in C. I'm the sales director for France, and the group has been founded in 1991. First, to answer the part for shipment by air for the oil and gas industry, but pharmaceutical industry has been a really motivation for our founder, Alain Berekbaum. And the company has grown, and the part of our business dedicated to pharma has grown too in the same time. We have 8 offices in France, and also we have 3 offices abroad. In France, we are in the main ports and airports of France. The headquarters are in Skidegee, where we also have a 4,200 square meter warehouse, in which we have a dedicated area for pharmaceutical products, meaning that we have cool rooms with various ranges of temperature. So this is very useful for our customers, our partners. And one of the main things that make us really unique in France is that we are the French service center for vacuum tech. I'm sure all of you know this packaging solution. So this is a great tool, and the fact that we are taking care of all the packaging for the vacuum tech in France. And we have dedicated persons in each station taking care of pharma shipments. We are GDP, we are on the way to be GDP certified. We're GDP compliant for the moment. We have our quality manager who is taking care of the certification, which should come in a few months now. And so, yeah, it's really one of the main targets that we have is to grow pharmaceutical business, to make sure that we have more customers, happier customers in the pharmaceutical and healthcare industry, and also our partners, which are also customers in a way. We have one person dedicated to the coordination of the Life Logistics Network. It's Souza. She's based in Lyon, and the whole team is really happy to be part of the Life Logistics Networks, and we are really eager to meeting more and more partners in the network.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you in the group, and I look forward to seeing you again in person in the near future. We're going to turn it around a little bit just so we can learn a little bit about you. Well, we'll start this time with you, Sebastian, and work back the other way. How do you manage stress? What do you do to relax and in your free time?
We are in a stressful, business with a lot of things to do every day. And one of the things that I really enjoy for managing stress is actually 2 things. One is boxing class. I really enjoy to do some kickboxing and American boxing. So which is not the English just with the fist, but also the legs. And I really also appreciate cooking. I love to eat, so I love to cook also. And cooking is really stress relief for me.
So you'll be giving us a nice demonstration at the conference in Thailand, right? About a good cooking demonstration for us.
Yeah, and also Thailand, it's Thai boxing can be also very interesting. I would love to participate to a class there.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Rafael, what do you do to decompress after a long week in this stressful business?
You know, logistics is challenging. In my opinion, I don't want to say that this is only for the crazy people, but there is something in that. So I always used to be the sportsman. Let's say when I was young, I used to train athletics. So it's not about that I love to run and do jogging every day, but it's helping to recover after hard 5 or 6 days of the commercial and sales doings during all the week. So, but beside of that, the same as Sebastian, I love cooking. So I feel good when I can make something to eat, good to eat in Poland. Maybe Polish cuisine is little different than French one, but I try every kind of cuisine from European to Asian. So that's very nice. And I'm the person with a hobby. So I also have some hobbies. One of my hobbies is car racing. Let's say like this. I have a, let's say, classic car that I use for the racing in Poland. Several times in a year we have a party with the classic cars and do some racing.
Ah, very
That's
nice.
all.
Very nice. Wonderful. Thank you. Prashant, how about you? What do you do to relax? Can you unmute yourself? Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Logistic is always like stressful, right? So I
Right.
look for like if it's like small problem, I then like just switch on like for like to bigger problem. So which is like bigger problem, I try to solve that bigger problem. Small problem get automatically solved. But like yeah, okay, so like okay, it's like you have to be connected with the people for like to get like the solutions. Okay, this kind of like arrangement or like life logistic and like others like where like we are, so we get connected with those people and like we get the solutions like very easily, because like if you're connected with the people, they maybe have gone through this kind of situation like where like in we are, so we get solutions like very easily if you communicate it with the people. So my feel is I feel is like communication has to be there, like that is where like what I try. So we get like solutions and like we sort it out. Of course, like what is I like, okay, if it's like big stress, I go to and like hit gym. So you know it's a stress buster. Like some people go for like boxing, some people go for like walking or like fishing or something. I go for like gymming. I go like give it like hour, and like you, I feel okay after hour. Yes, I may get like solutions.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to ask the next question is going to kind of put the 2 and 3 together here. We'll start with Rafael. If you were not a farmer forwarder, if you were not in freight forwarding, what would you be doing? And then after that, when did you get your start in freight forwarding? But if you weren't in freight forwarding, what do you think you would be doing?
It's also a challenging question, you know.
Yes.
Because originally I used to study tourism, you know, and my imagination was to start professional life in the hotel or tourist office and sell the vacations to people because it was enjoying for me. But when I started to practice work in a hotel, I felt very bored. You know, it was tiring, boring for me, and not challenging too much. So it was like say accidental meeting with my friends that started logistics, and then I decided that this is something that you know I respect this change. Every day is different. Every type of the transportation or freight is different. There is nothing for sure, you know,
Right.
but you have to work on that. So that is that it was the beginning, but. If I'm not a pharma freight forwarder, what I might do? Yes, I don't know, but the question is if you are thinking still about the freight forwarding or something else. Because if I would be the freight forwarder, it's still challenging for me after 20 years. So
Yeah.
I would stay.
Okay.
If you are
Okay.
asking if I would like to change the organization or the industry, maybe I could, but my opinion is that I could also be the barista or work in bakery. So that's
Okay.
not a problem for me. Everything for me is challenge.
Very good. Very good. Prashant, how about you? If you were not in freight forwarding, what would you do?
Oh, okay, that's a good question. Like, okay, I came in this industry like after done like my lots of study. I done like my graduation with chemistry. I'm a graduate of chemistry. Then I done like my finance MBA. I was doing this like when the finance. I came across this logistic industry in '98. So like I see that like this, like as I told you, like my USP is like the this is not like organized industry. To get organized, we had to get like, ourselves get to organize. So that was like we thought, and like I came into this industry, leaving the finance and chemical industry like behind, and they came into this industry. Okay, if today if I had to go like any other industry, I can survive any industry, because like this industry, logistic industry, has taught me like so much of thing. I can go in any industry. So like industries like which is like logistic is like I can say is like you can learn lots. And still I can say today I'm in this industry almost 25 years, but I'll today still say I can only know 25%. It's too vast to understand. But still I can, with that 25% I can manage with any industry now. You take me in any industry, I'll survive. I'll not survive, I'll do like better. So this is like this industry taught me.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Sebastian, your turn. What can you say about if you weren't in freight forwarding, what might you be doing in your career?
You know, when I think it's a tough question because I've been for almost 25 years now, and when I started, it's really something that during my studies I discovered, and I really that it would be a great opportunity for me. Today, actually, I wouldn't change a bit for anything else. But thinking about it, I think that I wouldn't uh, owning a kind of a fine grocery store with some specific products from all around the world. So anyhow, I will still do transportation to import those specific products.
Yeah.
But yeah, grocery store with some kind of wine bar division, and because also I'm in the freight industry right now, but I'm in sales. So what I like is to discover new things, talking with people, and meeting new people. So this kind of business could be something interesting also in a way, gathering people and discovering new things.
Maybe you can convince Alain to open a little store right down near his wine cellar in the warehouse.
Quite full, but we will think about
Very good. Very good. So we're going to do one last question here, and we'll start with Prashant. Tell me, how do you describe pharma freight forwarding in one word?
Life saving.
Life-saving. Very good. Rafal,
Challenging.
challenging. Sebastian,
I would say quality.
say again.
Quality.
Your microphone cut out. I'm sorry.
I would say quality.
Quality. Ah,
Quality.
very nice. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, I want to thank the three of you for joining us and being our panelists for today and introducing your company. And as new members, we're really glad to have you on board. We're going to move on to the next section of this meeting, and I'm
Thanks
going to
very
quickly share some developments that are taking shape here at Life Logistics. We currently have 40 members and 40 stations in 40 different countries, and we're covered in Americas, Europe, East Asia, Asia and Pacific, and Africa. In the Middle East. So our current members are maximizing the benefits from the network, such as global branding, exposure in expos, great partnerships with the biggest companies in the industry, and payment security, and a lot more. These are things that we can offer. So I hopefully that those of you who are here today that are interested in joining us will take this into account. I'd like to ask you to go ahead and save the dates. We're going to put some dates up here we have an orientation meeting that's going to be coming up here on November 21st. So we invite you all back to that. It's a virtual orientation like this. We'll be talking more in depth about Life Logistics and what we're doing. And for our next in-person event, we are glad to announce that we are hosting our 5th annual partnership meeting on May 13th to the 16th, 2024 at the stunning Le Méridien Phuket Beach Resort in Thailand. So I'm sure many of you have already been there, or at least been to that part of Thailand. I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. The event's going to be co-hosted with Cold Chain Connect, which is our sister perishables forward network, the Global Air Cargo Alliance, which is an air freight forwarders network, and Air Cargo Group, which is a wholesale forwarders network. These are our partner networks, and we've decided to co-host with them because it means that each one of you are able to maximize your networking opportunity at our event. So yes, you'll be able to not only schedule your meetings directly with the Life Logistics partners within this network, but you're also able to schedule with over the 400 delegates that will be attending across the networks. And we offer that opportunity for you to really maximize your travel dollars and meeting dollars. So we think it's a fantastic opportunity for you to come meet your Life Logistics partners, learn more about our network, but also meet across the other industries. Once you become a member of the network, your company will be announced and promoted as part of a global network to all the members and in our global database of freight forwarders, and to further promote the business amongst the network. So we announce that, we get it out on social media, we send it out via email, and so we announce you, and then we get you immediately introduced to all the members of the group so that you can start your communications and start your business development within the group. You will then be added into our network agency list, and there you can identify the payment habits of our other members. And that's the way that we work when we bring you on board. And we'll be talking more about that at the orientation meeting, as well as if we can reach out to you, you can reach out to us after this event, and we can talk to you directly about the benefits of joining Life Logistics. Well, that's going to sum up what we've been doing. But before we do that, we would like to show you the slide presentation, if we've got that from the video presentation from our last conference. Let's see if we can get that up and running here. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming all the way to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam for the 4th annual Life Logistics Conference. We've got an exciting program for you over the next several days, so settle in and get ready for an exciting meeting. Thanks again for coming to Vietnam.
So we listen to our customers and we listen to what they are even complaining. We have to be humble and accept even complaining. Take this data and analyze it and improve, constantly improve.
Meeting your customers' expectations and a happy customer, that's what makes the job fulfilling. And knowing that you've delivered most times a critical shipment on time, you have a satisfied customer, but there's a sense of human fulfillment to that as well. You get a good sense you've done a good job, you've helped somebody out, as well as doing some good business.
And that's a wrap here from Saigon. Thank you everyone who came to the Life Logistics Conference here in Vietnam. We had a great time. It was an exciting program, and we're looking forward to seeing you all again next year in Phuket. Safe travels. See you next year. Well, it really was an exciting conference. We had a great time. We got a lot of business done. We relaxed a little bit in the evenings, blew off some steam, and back at it the next day. We look forward to doing that again coming up in Thailand. I'd like to thank you all very much for being here today, tonight, wherever you are. A special shout out to our panelists, our new members, for introducing themselves and taking time out of their busy schedules to be here today. It was fantastic getting to know them a little bit better. If you'd like to learn more about Life Logistics, please visit our website. It's all got all the good details about our members and everything you need to know about the network. We'd also ask you to like you to fill in this survey that we've popped up on the screen here. That will help us, and we can reach out to you. If you want more information about the conference next year in Phuket, please pop onto our website. We've got all the information. Reach out to us. We're happy to answer all your questions and hopefully welcome you all soon into the Life Logistics Network. So thank you once again. Have a wonderful day, and we'll be in contact with you soon. Thank you.